साल दे गया, संविधान रचा और समता की मसाल दे गया। नींद से उठा था एक फरिश्ता तूफान की तरह और जैसे सारी बलाओं को अपने साथ ले गया।
As the world awakens to a new beginning, so do we. Welcome, dear ones, to our morning assembly where each moment is a chance to shine and inspire. The topic of our assembly is the Indian Constitution. Now it's time for pledge, so please stand up and take your positions. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and get ready for the pledge. O God, I offer you, my studies, thoughts, words, and actions, of this day. Enlighten my mind, strengthen my memory, and guide me to do what's right. Amen.
If you realize just how powerful your thoughts are, you could never think a negative thought. So I welcome Gurvansh to present a wonderful thought of the day.
The Constitution declares India as sovereign, socialist, secular and a democratic republic. It assures to serve Indian public with justice, equality and liberty. Even promises to enhance the fraternity with the hope to make every Indian happy. That's the road to a prosperous India. I repeat my thought. The Constitution declares India as sovereign, socialist, secular and a democratic republic. It assures to serve Indian public with justice, equality and liberty. Even promises to enhance the fraternity with a hope to make every Indian happy. That's the road to a prosperous India. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Work as everything depends on you. Pray as everything depends on God. Now I welcome Christy Singhal of our class to present Saraswati Vandana.
Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. I welcome some students of our class to share their views on our topic.
Today we have gathered here to learn about the foundation of our country's governance, the Indian Constitution. It was adopted down on November 26, 1949 and came into effect on January 26, 1950. It is a remarkable document that has guided us for over 7 decades. It plays a vital role in shaping our country's identity, values and principles.
The Constitution is the set of principles by which the state is governed. The rules and regulations together forms a constitution, which is the backbone of the entire political system of the country. The government and the administration runs accordingly to the rules and regulations laid down by its constitution. Now we will discuss about the preamble, secularism, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, etc.
Dia, can you please tell me what is the preamble of the Indian Constitution?
Yes, Ekam. The preamble is the introduction to the Indian Constitution, which sets up the aim and objectives of the Constitution.
Thank you, Dia. Guruvans, can you tell me what are the fundamental rights granted by the Indian Constitution?
Yes, Ekam. The fundamental rights are a set of 6 rights guaranteed to all the citizens of India by the Constitution. These rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, right to cultural and educational right to constitutional remedies.
Dipanshu, can you please tell me which fundamental rights do you think is the most important and why?
All the fundamental rights are important, but the right to equality is often considered the most important because it ensures that all citizens are treated equally before the law regardless of their caste, race, gender, religion or other characteristics.
Tejasvi, can you tell me why are these duties important for the country development?
Yes, Gautam. The fundamental duties are important because they promote a sense of responsibility and civic engagement among citizens, which is essential for the country's development. By performing these duties, citizens can contribute to the well-being of the nation and promote social, economic and political progress. Gautam, can you tell me how does the constitution promote secularism in India?
Yes, Dhanashri. The constitution promotes secularism in India by ensuring that the state does not discriminate any citizen on grounds of religion and providing freedom for conscience, free profession, practice and propagation of religion.
Divyanshi, can you tell me what are the three branches of government in India?
Yes, Ghanshyam. The three branches of the government are the legislative parliament, the executive council of ministers and president, and the judiciary, law courts and supreme courts. Ghanshyam, do you know what are the rules and responsibilities of each branch?
Yes, the legislative branch makes the law, the executive branch enforces the law, and the judiciary interprets law and resolves disputes.
Gurseerat, can you think of an example where one branch of government checks the action of another?
Yes, Gitika. For example, the judiciary branch can declare a law passed by the legislative branch as unconstitutional, or the executive branch can challenge the decision of the judiciary branch in higher court. Diksha, can you please tell me what are the provisions in the constitution that promotes social justice and equality?
Yes, Gurseerat, the Constitution has several provisions that promote social justice and equality, including Article 14, Equality before the law, Article 15, Prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex and place of birth, Article 16, Equality of opportunity in matters of public employment, Article 17, Abolition of untouchability and Article 21, Protection of life and liberty.
Garvit, can you please tell me how does the Constitution address issues like caste, gender and religion?
Yes, Dhruv, the Constitution addresses these issues by prohibiting discrimination on ground of caste, gender and religion and by promoting social justice and equality through various provisions.
Drishti, can you please tell me what are some examples of social justice and equality in our daily lives?
Yes, Diksha. Example of social justice and equality in our daily life include equal pay for equal work, regardless of gender and caste, access of education and healthcare for all, and protection from discrimination and harassment.
The Indian Constitution is a remarkable document that has served as the foundation of Indian democracy for over 7 decades. It has been amended several times to reflect the changing values and needs of society, but its basic structure and principles have remained unchanged. It plays a crucial role in promoting social injustice, equality and democracy in India and continues to be a source of inspiration for other countries in the world. Thank you.
A skit is like a small seed, then when nurtured can blossom into a garden of creativity and expression. Through this skit, we aim to shed light on the principles and values enshrined in the Indian Constitution.
Good morning everyone. Through our skit, we are going to highlight the transformative power of constitutional amendments reflecting the evolving needs of aspirations of our society. Scene 1, classroom scene.
Good morning class, kindly sit down. Today we are going to delve into a topic that is fundamental to our nation's identity, the Indian Constitution.
What exactly is Constitution?
Excellent question. The Constitution is like a rule book that guides how a country is run. It lays down the framework for our government, defines the laws and duties of the citizens, and tells us more about the government. Yes.
So who has written the Constitution and when?
Another great question. The Constitution was drafted by a body called the Constituent Assembly. It was chaired by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and contained other eminent leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru and Sardar Patel. The The Constituent Assembly worked on it for almost 3 years and finally adopted it on January 26, 1950.
What about duties, ma'am? Do we have any responsibility as citizens?
Bell rings.
That's all for today. I hope you understand today's lecture. Wish you a very good day.
Scene 2. Divyanshi is sitting at home with a book and is looking worried. Grandfather enters.
What happened, champion? Why are you looking so worried?
Grandpa, today ma'am recited the chapter on Constitution and the bell rang. So she told us to prepare the chapter at home and it will be discussed in tomorrow's class.
What is there to be worried about? I'll tell you what there is in the Constitution. You already know that our country fought for independence in year 1947.
Yes, I know this, Grandpa.
After the independence, there was a great need for a Constitution to run the country properly.
What is there in the Constitution that makes it so important for the country?
It gives the people the freedom to work within the limits of rules.
Rules? Does the Constitution mean rules?
No, daughter, I'll tell you what there is in the Constitution.
Okay, can you tell me when was it written and who contributed to its preparation?
Yes, of course. After the independence, there is a great need for a constitution to run the country properly. Hence, in 1928, Motilal Nehru and a committee of 8 other members started drafting constitution in Lucknow, which was also called Nehru Report.
I only knew that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar prepared this and after independence.
Drafting the constitution was a very big responsibility. It was very hard to make rules, keeping in mind the rights of all the concerned people of the country.
Divyanshi's father and uncle enters.
Oh dear, don't you know all people had different views? Some people were strongly against it.
Hello.
Because our country is a country of social, economic and economic.
Then it would have taken a lot of time to prepare the constitution that exists today and would have faced many difficulties.
The constitution had 11 sessions over 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. The discussion lasted for 114 days.
Oh,
Yes, daughter. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar had prepared the constitution by studying the constitution of 60 countries on 26 November 1949, which contained 448 articles and 12 schedules.
okay, Grandpa. Can you tell me what were the rules taken from the constitution of other countries?
Hi everyone.
Hi Divyanshi.
Yes, dear, the second meeting was held on 11th December 1946 in which Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the president. In this meeting, there was 389 members in this meeting. Among these, there were 298 representatives from British province, 4 from the Chief Commissioner territories and 93 from the provincial states. It takes 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to complete this constitution.
What's going on here?
Today, ma'am gave us homework to prepare about the constitution. Mom, dad and grandpa explaining me about the same.
Oh, we also want to know about this.
So, come kids, sit down and listen to. From USA, we have adopted the fundamental right and independence of judiciary.
From Britain, rule of law, parliamentary government.
From Ireland, methods of election of the president, directive principles of state policy.
From Australia, freedom of trade and commerce.
From Germany,
From South Africa, amendment of constitution.
From Canada, its center appoints the governor at the state.
fundamental duties from USSR.
From Japan, concept of procedure established by law.
Concept of republic is adopted from France.
In this way, a constitution of about 1,40,000 words was prepared, which contained 448 articles and 12 schedules.
One of the important things is that it is handwritten with a pen and not typed.
And its original copy is on both Hindi and English.
It took exactly 6 months to write it.
6 months?
Another amazing fact is that it is written by Prem Bahari Narayan. When asked for his wages, he refused to take any.
Oh, this is very surprising. That he wrote so much and worked so hard and he not took anything.
Children, our constitution was written on 1949, 26 November, which can...
Thank you, Grandpa, for teaching me about the constitution.
I feel so proud to be Indian.
You're welcome, and I'm glad to see your enthusiasm. Children, always remember that as citizens, each one has the power to uphold the ideas of our constitution and contribute to the betterment of our society.
All the children nodded in agreement, their mind filled with appreciation and understanding of the Constitution.
Thank you.
Poetry is the rhythmical creation of beauty in words. A few children are coming for an English poem. In India's land where cultures blend, stands solar document, our guiding friend. Crafted the wisdom from struggles past, the Indian Constitution builds to land.
A beacon of hope, a promise of fights. In its words, every citizen finds lights. Justice and equality is guiding star. Freedom's melody echoing afar.
From a baker's pen, it took its shape. A tapestry of values we proudly drape. Secular and democratic, it's beating hard. In diversity, we find our path.
So let us cherish this sacred scroll. In its words, let us find our role. Forever upholding this spirit true. We honor the dream of India anew. We honor the dream of India anew. Thank you.
Through the magic of Hindi songs, we celebrate the diversity of our culture and the richness of our traditions. So here, I welcome Durjay Himmat Bajaj with his melodious performance.
तलवारों पे सिरवार दिए, अंगारों में जिस्म जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है।
जो हमें सिखाएगा सबका साथ सबका विकास। आज कौन सा नाटक लाए हो? नुक्कड़ नाटक पर
हम लाए हैं नुक्कड़ नाटक सबका साथ सबका विकास।
सबका साथ सबका विकास,
क्योंकि हम मना रहे हैं आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
आओ साथी तुम्हें दिखाएं झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस धरती को नमन करो ये धरती है मुल्तान की। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम,
चारों तरफ तो गरीबी है,
गरीबी है, गरीबी है,
टूटी हुई सड़कें हैं,
सड़कें हैं, सड़कें हैं,
बेरोजगारी है,
बेरोजगारी है, बेरोजगारी है।
अरे तुम मानो या ना मानो तो क्या हुआ, पूरी दुनिया तो मानती है। देखा नहीं कैसे पूरा विश्व हमारे साथ मिलकर आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा है। वो सब तो ठीक है, पर ऐसा क्या कर दिया जो इतना इतरा रहे हो? क्यों? जरा आंखें खोलकर तो देखो, आजादी के वक्त चारों तरफ दुख, गरीबी और भूखमरी थी, और आज भारत विश्व में अपनी एक अलग पहचान बना चुका है। पहले भारत की आबादी 30 करोड़ थी और अब 140 करोड़ है। हाँ, यही तो किया है पिछले 75 सालों में, और किया ही क्या, और इसे तुम विकास कहते हो?
नहीं भाई, जहाँ पहले देश में एक सुई तक नहीं बनती थी और अब न जाने कितने 100 स्टील प्लांट है। अब तो देश में युद्धपोत भी बनने लगे हैं। INS विक्रमादित्य को ही देख लो, ये है विकास,
ये है विकास भाई, ये है विकास।
और ऐसा कौन सा क्षेत्र है जहाँ अपने झंडे ना गाड़े हो, सड़कों की बातें करते हो? जाकर देखो अटल टनल को, सीमा पर बनती सड़कों को, चिनाब नदी पर बनते पुल को, जाकर देखोगे तो तुम्हारी आंखें खुली रह जाएगी,
खुली रह जाएगी, खुली रह जाएगी।
विज्ञान, शिक्षा केंद्र, स्वास्थ्य, हर जगह तो हमने तरक्की की ही है।
हाँ, जब देश आजाद हुआ था तब देश में कुछ 30 मेडिकल कॉलेज थे और अब 700 से भी ज्यादा है। अस्पताल से कुछ 2000, अब तो न जाने कितने हजार।
अरे वाह! 1951 में जब पंचवर्ष योजनाओं की शुरुआत हुई थी, तब से हमने पीछे मुड़कर देखा ही नहीं है, सिर्फ तरक्की ही तरक्की की है।
पहले जहाँ हम दुनिया से अनाज लेते थे, पर 1960 में हरित क्रांति के बाद आज हम दुनिया को अनाज देते हैं।
सुनते जाओ, तुम सुनते सुनते थक जाओगे। 1963 में हमने पहला रॉकेट लॉन्च किया और फिर इसरो की स्थापना की।
और फिर 1970 में आई श्वेत क्रांति, जिसने मानो देश में दूध की नदियां ही बहा दी।
वाह! 1969 में हमने हमारा पहला सैटेलाइट आर्यभट्टा लॉन्च किया, और फिर 1989 में हमने और अग्नि मिसाइल का परीक्षण भी तो करा था।
ना जाने कितने परमाणु परीक्षण किए, पर आज हम परमाणु परीक्षण के क्षेत्र पर 6ठे स्थान पर आते हैं। बागड़ा, नंगल, हीराकुंड जैसे बड़े बड़े बांध बनाए, जिससे कृषि में विकास हुआ।
ये सब तो पुरानी बातें हैं। अभी आज की ही बात देख लो, हमने पूरे देश को कोरोना की वैक्सीन देकर सबकी मदद की है।
और इधर सरकार की मेक इन इंडिया जैसी नीतियों से जो विकास हो रहा है, वह सिर्फ एक के बस की बात नहीं, हम सबका साथ है तभी तो विकास है। और वह दिन दूर नहीं जब भारत फिर से नंबर 1 पर होगा।
अरे भाई, क्या गिनाए और कितना गिनाए? 75 साल की विकास यात्रा को 5 मिनट में तो नहीं बता सकते ना।
हम तो बस यही कहेंगे, जब आँख खुले तो धरती हिंदुस्तान की हो, जब आँख बंद हो तो यादें हिंदुस्तान की हो। हम मर भी जाए तो कोई गम नहीं, मरते वक्त की गिट्टी हिंदुस्तान की हो, हिंदुस्तान की हो, हिंदुस्तान की हो। जय हिंद।
Classical dance is a tribute to the past, a celebration of the present, and an inspiration for the future. Now it's time for a classical dance performance.
संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवां भवानी सहितं नमामि भवां भवानी सहितं नमामि
The greatest poem is not that in which there is the most poetry. The greatest poem is that in which there is the most poetry.
मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ, तुमको राह दिखाता हूँ, पथ की सारी बारीकी को बारीकी से सिखलाता हूँ, उलझे ना भारत का कोई सदा जतन ये करता हूँ, रातों के अंधकार में भी दीपक सदा जलाता हूँ, मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ, तुमको राह दिखाता हूँ।
मौलिक अधिकार दिए तुमको जीवन सहज बनाने को, कर्तव्यों का लेखा सौंपा आदर्श निहर जाने को, संवैधानिक उपचारों का प्रतिमान तुम्हें दे डाला है, सारी शक्ति दे डाली तुमको भारत को स्वर्ग बनाने को। मौलिक अधिकार दिए तुमको जीवन सहज बनाने।
लेकिन मन घायल होता है जब कोई भूखा मरता है, आंखें नदियां हो जाती तब जब दूध बिना बच्चा रोता है। समता देकर सोचा था अब कोई अंतर नहीं होगा, पर दिल चल नहीं होता है जब कोई अवसर खोता है। आंखें नदियां हो जाती है जब दूध बिना बच्चा रोता है।
एकता, अखंडता, संप्रभुता की बातें तुम्हें सिखलाता हूँ, पंथ निरपेक्षता का सच्चा पथ तुमको बतलाता हूँ, उन्नति के अध्याय सभी एकीकृत कर मैं लाया हूँ, इस महाग्रंथ का मूल मंत्र मैं तुमको आज बताता हूँ।
मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ, तुमको राह दिखाता हूँ, मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ, तुमको राह दिखाता हूँ। धन्यवाद। Find way to tell beautiful poetic things to the heart. So here comes Durjay and Drishti with a wonderful song.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one.
There are people dying. the light, the greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that somewhere to make a change.
We are all a part of God's great big family. The truth is that love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start caring. There's a choice we making. We're saving our own lives. It's truly a better day, just you and me.
Thank you. Without words instrument, the emotions in the purest form. So, connecting souls in the harmony. So now I would like to welcome Durjay, Girish and Ekam Jyot of our class to present the wonderful skills in front of you.
teaches us the beauty of cooperation as we learn to trust and support each other. So put your hands together and enjoy the performance.
दिल से तूने इस बाग को सजाया, तू ही है बागबान, जीना मरना तुझी से मेरा, तू ही मेरा जहां।
रहा है तो मैं इस पद को ग्रहण करने के लिए पूर्ण रूप से तैयार हूँ।
ऐ भारत माँ तेरी माटी तेरा देश पहले, दुनिया के सारे सुख पीछे है मेरा देश पहले। है तिरंगा शान अपनी, देंगे इस पे जान अपनी। जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे तेरा संदेश पहले, दुनिया के सारे सुख पीछे है मेरा देश पहले।
सत्ता का खेल चलता रहेगा, सरकारें आएंगी जाएंगी, पार्टियां बनेंगी बिगड़ेंगी, पर ये देश रहना चाहिए। इस देश का लोकतंत्र अमर रहना चाहिए।